Hey, beautiful Sagittarius Capricorn Cusp soul. Welcome back into the Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe. So today we're diving into mid-March energy. It feels interesting because, with Mercury that will be going direct later in the month around the 20th, and all the Pisces and Aries movement in the sky, it feels like something that was a delay is just going to finally open up, or trying to open up. So today we're diving into the question of what blessing is trying to enter your life right now. Beautiful souls, thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. I truly appreciate you. And let's really dive in. Spirit angels, ancestors, or of the highest light and good, let's dive in from the top for our Sagittarius Capricorn. What is the core energy? Judgment. Judgment is saying this is a moment where something inside of you goes, okay, I see now. And honestly, it actually fits with the astrology in March. Mercury has been in retrograde in Pisces, right, which can bring some sort of reflection, memories, emotional processing, and then, Mercury is preparing to go direct on the 20th of March. So at that time, this is when the fog is going to lift. Judgment is the moment of realization. So Spirit is trying to show you something very important, because a blessing is trying to reach you. Interesting, we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is a solid, grounded offer that is trying to come in. Earth energy. All right, let's dive into the challenge here. Is the Eight of Swords. So perhaps you have been feeling a little bit of mental stuckness, all right? The overthinking, feeling like you can't move forward, even though part of you knows that you need to. This Mercury retrograde energy can absolutely do this. This Mercury in Pisces retrograde has been a tough one, right? It can make us question ourselves, replay conversations, wonder if we are making the right decision. But the Eight of Swords is also a reminder that sometimes the prison is only in the mind, all right? All right, let's have a look at the next one. Yeah, the blessing wants to enter, I'm hearing. But first you have to believe you're allowed to move forward. There's an 8 here. 8 is about abundance, all right? You can go after that abundance. So the root here is the Three of Cups. This is quite beautiful energy. The color purple could be significant. The color lavender. Stars. This is speaking of soul connections, some sort of connections, support, some sort of celebration, or perhaps even your community. I'm hearing deep down your soul wants joy again. You want to feel light again. Number 3 could be significant. You might have been seeing 3s lately. You want to feel light again. Yes. And perhaps with that Virgo lunar eclipse earlier in the month revealing some emotional truths. And that could have been a moment where you realized, like, you don't have to carry everything alone anymore. Let's have a look at the past. 5 of Cups. Okay, so grief, a disappointment, loss. Something that maybe didn't go the way you hoped. For some of you, it could have been a relationship. Maybe it was a missed opportunity, or something you poured your heart into. The 5 of Cups always shows something important, right? That in the traditional, there's 2 cups standing. Here we have 1 cup. And if you look really nicely, there's a rainbow in that cup. How does that song go? I see clearly now, the rain is gone. Meaning not everything is lost, all right? And sometimes the blessing arrives after the disappointment. I'm hearing not before. there has been a lot of change in the community. My battery wants to go dead on my device. But if I plug that in now, it's going to cut the video. Let's have a look. All right, I never cut the video. Okay, thank goodness. All right, let's have a look then at your conscious. Nine of Swords. Okay. You are consciously aware of the Nine of Swords. So your mind may still be quite heavy. Maybe it's late night thinking. Maybe you're worrying about the future, wondering if things are going to work out. But notice something. The mind is worried, but your soul is waking up. And that's the shift that is happening in the month of March, okay? Nines is close to that completion. It's that completion energy. And if we look here at the white dove that's over here, or the white bird between all the black birds, that your spirit team, your angels, past over loved ones are with you, all right? Birds and doves and so forth could be really significant for some of you. All right, looking here at the near future, we do have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can feel a little bit confusing. Maybe you've been feeling a bit confused. There may be multiple options, different paths, different possibilities that could be appearing. But the thing is, when the blessing starts entering your life, there's new choices appear. And sometimes it can feel overwhelming because suddenly the world is bigger than it was before. And Spirit is saying, take your time, all right? Choosing what truly, take your time choosing what truly aligns with you. All right, let's have a look at where you are right now. Wow, okay, so we do have the King of Wands. This is that fire energy coming through. Leadership energy, confidence. All right, I feel called to create. I want to say create. Okay, and look what comes out is the Magician. Clarified, I meant to say. All right, wow. Wands is that new beginning. All right, creation energy coming through here. You do have all the tools that you need. So this is, I'm hearing that you're actually realizing you actually have more power than you thought, okay? And with that Aries energy activating late in the month when the sun moves into Aries, this is that fire energy that's going to be waking up inside of you, that you're not powerless in this story, all right? You are the creator of the next chapter. This is beautiful. So purples, blues, greens could really be significant. Even the color red could be significant. Let's have a look at the external energies. All right, so we do have the Nine of Cups. This is a witch card. So the environment around you is actually quite supportive, all right? Opportunities, happiness, emotional fulfillment, like the universe is aligning things in your favor more than you even realize. Again, the blessing is trying to arrive. Double nines here, all right? You on the brink of a completion of a cycle. Death and rebirth is in your hopes and fears. So you know that transformation is necessary. Today I actually saw a white butterfly. I think it was actually two of them. You want change. You want a new chapter. 13 could be a significant number. It does break down to 4. Fours are foundation, stability, also protection. You are very guarded through this transformation. 5s, yes, change. Perhaps there has been a bit of fear about conflict, loss, or letting something go. And yeah, we all know we've been through a lot of death and rebirth cycles, all right? Especially the last 2 years, previous 2 years. Last year was rough. Let me know if I'm wrong. Transformation can feel uncomfortable, but it's also where the rebirth happens. $45 could be a significant number for some of you. All right, let's have a look at what is the outcome. Let's have a look. Four of Pentacles. There's that 4 coming out. Okay. So double 4s. You are divinely protected towards what you are building, towards this new beginning. All right. I feel, okay. This shows you becoming more grounded and protective of your energy, I'm hearing. Okay. I'm feeling we need to pull another. Okay. Yeah. You are a Queen of Wands. Okay. Here's that fire and earth energy coming through. You're learning not to give your power away so easily here with this 4 of Pentacles, all right? And with the Queen of Wands is that confident, radiant, self-assured energy. So the blessing entering your life may actually be, maybe it could just be about self-worth, all right? Knowing your value, standing in your power. And when that happens, everything else just begins to align. Your blessing here, my beautiful Sag Capricorns. This could also be about saving money, your resources. And with you saving that, it makes you feel more confident within yourself. Yeah, my Sagittarius Capricorn Cusp, the blessing is not just about something arriving from the outside. Yes, it's definitely something that is awakening within you. Clarity after some sort of confusion, confidence after doubt. The new chapter that begins once you release whatever was holding you back. Holding your heart back, I'm actually hearing. Hey, thank you for letting me know if this message helped you in any sort of way, brought you some clarity. Perhaps you can confirm, I receive this blessing. I'm hearing there's multiple blessings trying to come in. Claim in the comments, I receive this blessings. Put an S at the end. Just so you can archer that energy together, all right? Thank you for liking. Thank you for being part of the Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe and being subscribers. And I will definitely be checking you around in the next one. Love and light. Number 13 could be really significant for some of you. I'm seeing 13, 13, and a number 1. Love and light, beautiful soul.